Credit to your acting ability. I've met you a couple times now, and
Yeah.
you're not Ed Wood. I mean, that's not your personality.
No.
Let's start with, where did you develop the voice?
The voice was a combination of a few different people for me. First was it was sort of a combination of Ronald Reagan, that kind of blind optimism and enthusiasm, also the enthusiasm and the sort of salesmanship quality that Casey Kasem has, and the Tin Man from The Wizard of Oz. You know?
No John Lovitz.
No, no,
because
John
some
Lovitz.
people have. He's doing John Lovitz. You know?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be that blatant. I wouldn't steal from John Lovitz. No.
No, you did a great job with
Thanks
it.
very much.
How would you describe, and this isn't fair, maybe 30 seconds, this guy Ed Wood that you play?
How
would you describe this guy? So what you've learned about him in all your research?
Well, I had a sneaking suspicion before we started, before I started all my research, that he was not the world's worst director. I think that he was a guy who was driven and was hungry to release some sort of vision that he had, an artistic vision. And I think he was an important filmmaker in that sense, because there may not have been a John Waters or a Tim Burton or a David Lynch without a renegade like Ed Wood. So hopefully I'm part of a team that is going to put a whitewash over the sort of dirty image that he's been given.
Yeah,
I think he was
the director of all time.
Yeah, I don't
Just a guy that wanted to work and wouldn't take no, right?
Yeah.
Did you feel it was a risk having to play a transvestite?
No. No, not at all. No, it was it was an opportunity to sort of have some fun, you know. I mean, to dress up in women's clothing and start hanging, you know, be hanging out on the set with some of the grips or electricians. It's funny to see their reactions, you know.
I'm glad to hear you say that, because I'm a fan and a teacher of Shakespeare, and of course, all the actors in his time, there were no women in the plays. They all dressed, that's right.
They did it in drag, sure.
Yeah. Are you surprised in 30 seconds that Tim does have this kind of kindred towards Ed Wood?
No, I'm not surprised at all. I think that Tim has a strange, profound respect for Ed, and the process of making a movie, and the process of coming up with a story. So I think that there are similarities in Tim. I think there are similarities with John Waters and Ed Wood. John was also someone that I kind of used for that character.
Yeah, and what a nice relationship with Bella, and as you and Martin had. You know, it's the same thing as in real life.
Yeah, well, Martin Landau, aside from being a great actor, I mean, and a master craftsman at what he does, is also one of the sweetest guys in the world. So it was easy to like him. It was easy to have that relationship.
If he wins the little gold statue, you have a lot to do with it, and I hope he does.
I think he should.
I do too.
Think he should.
Thank you.
Thank you.